Good morning all. You join me down here on the 25th of October down at Redlands Farm. Series 2 of the winter ticket. Yeah, it started. It's the second day in, and yeah, sad thing is I started a new job recently and it didn't go to plan. It weren't for me. But yeah, here we are. Couple of days fishing, getting my head sorted out, and going to look for another job, I suppose. But here we are. We're on the winter ticket anyway. Like I say, second season, so we call it Series 2. And if we zoom in, just down past that bin, if you keep your eye out just past that bin there, you might see some fizzing, because they are definitely there. There they are. See a little bit of fizzing to the left of the bin there. But yeah, it's looking good. There's no one else here, which is incredible. Really looking forward to getting started. Couple of new. There's a new. This year it changes. It's changed a bit in the fact that when we use all winter tickets, and all people that fish the lake now are to use their own nets, slings and mats, and you must dip them. You must use the dipping facilities here. Whether your nets are wet or dry, make sure you use this little well here to dip your nets, mats and slings before you start. Must be used. So yep, there it is. Yeah, can't wait to get started, especially after seeing a few fizzers already this morning. It's looking really nice. I think what we do is we'll dip all the nets, the mat and the slings, and load all the gear up, have a walk round, see where the majority of the fish are, and get started. Lovely. Very nice. Alright guys, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Good morning all. You join me down at Redlands Farm. This is session number 3. First 3 nights it's on a blank with just one fish lost and a bream caught. But we don't give up. That's not what we're about. We're going to carry on going and try and find some carp this morning and fish for them. 2 nights ahead of us potentially. We'll see how it goes. There's been fish coming out. The last week or so it's done quite a few fish ball accounts, so let's hope we can get in amongst some this time round. It's looking good. I've seen and heard a few. Decided to come over to the pontoon on the corner, on the opposite corner from the car park. Done me proud last year, that swim. Done me a few bites in the past. We're going to get the gear round, study the water, and decide on where to put some rigs. Deciding how to attack it from there. Let's go and get the gear. Good afternoon all. Yeah, we are setting up. It is literally 20 to 2 now. I've only just got the second rod out. Yeah, typical me. Probably overthinking it like usual, but we'll see. got one out in a solid bag and one I've just put over bait. Yeah, about 100 baits. It's worth putting a bit of bait over a spot and seeing how we go. Yeah, main thing is we need to get that second bite and try and get one on the bank. That'd be nice. I'm not worried about numbers of fish, just one will do for now. Yeah, but yeah, they're sort of all round this corner. I've done a few laps, to be fair. Weren't convinced about fishing off the corner platform here on the pontoon. But it was the only place where there was an amount of fish. There's a lot of fish along the far bank, but as soon as you move in on them, put rods under your tips, they'd be gone. So yeah, I've decided to stay put. And like I say, there's fish in and around the area, so fingers crossed. It's very, very bright considering what it was like early this morning, all that fog and what have you. But yeah, like I say, got 2 rods in the game. Gonna have a drink in a minute and then get the third rod out. I think I'll get that rod out, that'll be out then for the night. I'll put a bit of bait around that one as well. I'll keep one roving around on a solid bag. Yeah, and see how we go. The usual carnage over there. It's all a bit messy and that still. I ain't sorted much out. So yeah, better get to it and get sorted out and get the other rod out. There we go, guys. First day. Literally that rod was out there 10 minutes if it was lucky. Solid bag tactics. 2.5 inch rig, 3 ounce lead, ASM wafter, tipped with a little bit of pink. Pop up. Yeah, and it's literally, I've literally just landed it in the bay, even though I cast it out in front of the swim. But yeah, it comes straight round here, straight round into this corner. Yeah, found something on the bottom. I managed to get it free, and yeah, it's now in the net. So yeah, happy days. Actually opened the account now for the winter ticket for this year. Very nice. Not a big fish, but an account opener. That's the main thing. Right, let's get her out. Have a look at her. Well, guys, we'll take that. Yeah, we're on the first day. This is the third trip, and yeah, we actually opened our account. And not only have we opened our account, but we've opened our account for a £20. It's just scraped it £20.4. Yeah, I thought, cool, that's a nice one. That's a nice upper double. And I got it on the bank, and I thought, yeah, put it back in the margin in the net, and got my scales and that ready. And yeah, £20.4. Nice plump one. Yeah, pucker fish. Proper plump this one is. Look at that for a beauty. Yeah, nice to see. Nice to see a £20 mirror. In all them fish I caught last winter, biggest mirror I had was 24-12. So it's nice to start with a mirror this time round. And yeah, a bit bright. I don't like it. It's a bit bright, but yeah, what a banger. What a cracking fish. Right, let's turn around, show the other side. There she is. Yeah, that opened up the account nicely. Yeah, that fish, I've probably had 4 or 5 show right over that rod, and yeah, I was wondering if it was going to go, and then out the blue, really bright afternoon, and yeah, it's just gone. So yeah, well happy with that. Right, it's very bright out here, so I'm going to get it back. But buzzing with that one. Let's get it back. There you go guys, one solid bag ready to go out. Yeah, that's what's brought me to bite so far today. And as you can see, a metre length of tubing. Yeah, that is tubing. Yeah, it's the rigmarole freefall tubing. Yeah, used it for many years. And I've got to say, although you know I was sponsored by Rigmarole for a long time, 13 odd years, but I must say I've looked at the tubing since the new guy's taken it over, and he's done a fantastic job. Yeah, so you know I will carry on buying it, because yeah, I don't think there's anything better out there. You know, I like concealing my line, pinning my line down where I can, and there's not a better tubing for that. It does cut your casting down. If you're casting long range, you want to cut it down to about 500mm lengths. But yeah, otherwise it's fantastic. Really good. Look at the old water mirroring the image from the sky. Lovely. But yeah, just watching at the moment. I've put out bait in 2 spots tonight. One I've got a rod on, but yeah, at the moment I'm just thinking about roving around with this solid bag still. Just literally, yeah, that was a good fish there. Yeah, it's a good fish. They're running up and down that margin, but they soon push out once you sit right on them. So yeah, just going to keep an eye out. Wonder where to put this. And then position it ready for the night. If anything happens in the night, guys, I'll keep you posted. Failing that, I will definitely be speaking to you in the morning. Well guys, we're still waiting to yeah, decide on where to put this second solid bag. Looks like over my shoulder there, looks like a good bet. But yeah, fingers crossed something will occur in the night. I'm glad I put my woolly hat round. It's the temperature's dropping tonight. Yeah, fingers crossed for a carp or two. Looks good, plenty of movement, plenty of fish showing. So just glad to get off the mark on the first day, which is nice. Yeah. Got about 36 hours ahead of us, so fingers crossed for a carp. Right guys, catch up with you in a bit. Morning all. As you can see, you join me in a new swim. Yeah, I couldn't ignore them any longer. I mean, I had several good fish crash on this side last night. Woke me up. There was nothing over my side. No liners, nothing. Over here, it was just fish crashing constantly. So yeah, we're over here. Got a couple of rods in position. And they're still out there. I've managed to creep them out there with the baiting pole, and they're still there. So yeah, fingers crossed for a bite or two. Trouble is, I think with this amount of fish here, you're going to you might get a bite and they might go, but we'll see. We'll see. It's certainly better than sitting over there where there ain't no fish, that's for sure. But yeah, they've been right the way along this margin this morning. In this fog, you can hear them. And obviously, I've seen them right in front of me as well. So yeah, fingers crossed for another one. Like I say, the rods are out there, or two of them are out there, and yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Bivvy's already up. There's a lot of, it's very, very damp, so yeah, I set the bivvy up straight away before I got the rod sorted out. Yeah, I made a break for it at 5 o'clock this morning to get round here. Don't know if anyone else is due on, but a move was a must, to be honest. There was nothing over there showing at all, so probably should have started off here yesterday, but we're here now. That's the main thing. Come on the carp. Well guys, quite frustrating today, to be fair. Yeah, I moved this morning, got the rods in nice and tight. Yeah, I've seen patches of cloudy water along the margin as well. I've definitely been in there. Yeah, but just can't buy a bite. Just can't buy a bite. That one bite yesterday so far, a £20 mirror, but I definitely am scratching. Definitely scratching. Yeah, it's a tough one, and they still are everywhere. Today they are everywhere. But yeah, I'm not going to move now. I'm happy. Just only got to see the night through till 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, if they turn up in close along here like they did last night, could be in with a shout. So I'm going to stay put. I'm going to redo the rods in about an hour, ready for that last light and night time period. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It'd be nice. Not greedy. One more would do. But yeah, definitely scratching at the moment. I don't mind scratching as long as we scratch another one out. Yeah. Fingers crossed we do. Well guys, today has come and gone rapid. Yeah, it's 25 past 3 now. Yeah, it's certainly not the one, to be honest, at the moment, having the lake to yourself, because they can just, you got no one to batten back to you. I mean, there's still fish out in front of me, but not as many as there was. Whether they will come back, gather back up again in this area after dark, who knows? But they certainly did yesterday evening. Yeah, they're still all over the pond. It's still so mild. Definitely fished better last year when they were all grouped up, but yeah, that weren't a million miles away. Yeah, they're still about, they're still here, but yeah, fingers crossed for one more. One more would be nice before we go out. Yep. After the last 3 nights, just having that one lost fish, I just wanted to break me duck on this session, and I've done that, but it's been far from easy, that's for sure. Just a solid bag buying me a bite. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have chased them about again, but this is where they seem to be. The majority of them seem to be up and down this margin, so yeah, although I had one over there yesterday, I just felt like the better option was over here, but it hasn't been so far. Fingers crossed after dark will give us an opportunity with a bit of luck. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm going to have a cup of tea and something to eat, and watch the water and see if there's any more opportunities. Well, guys, that time of day. Yeah, it's approaching 4 o'clock now, and yeah, we're losing the light rapid. We'll work it up until about 8-9 o'clock. Yeah, if we need to keep rechucking these solid bags, we will. But yeah, very strange. Lots of showing. Typical saying, all show and no go, but we've had one. That's the main thing. But yeah, it's certainly been well spread out again today. But since the mist cleared, to be fair, the mist and fog about 10, half 10. Yeah, and they sort of spread out after that. But we should keep plugging away, try and get another bite. Yeah, one thing's for sure, it's generally mild, but the only time you tend to feel the temperature drop is when it's starting to get dark, and then it seems to warm up again as soon as it's dark. But I've noticed that last couple of days. Yeah, sadly it's going to be raining in the morning when I've got to pack up. Fingers crossed we'll have something to smile about. Big bar of gold, be nice. Right, guys, hopefully I'll catch up with you in the night with a bit of luck. There we go, guys. Happy days. The second one did come. Yeah, up a double common. I don't think there's any need to get him out. But yeah, good to see him all the same. But yeah, bite number 2 did come. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It was a very surprised bite, to be fair. But yeah, we're just going to drop the net. Let him go on his way. Thanks for coming, mate. Morning all. We take that. Looks like we could have a £20 mirror in the net. Yeah, it's not going to be far off. I reckon it'd be there, to be fair. Yeah. Well, that's a bit more like it. Yeah, it's a bit more like it. It's 2 bites last night. It's now 10 to 6 in the morning. Yeah, that's better. I just decided to put the solid bags on the line that I knew they were on yesterday morning when I moved round here, and yeah, same rod has given me 2 bites. So happy days. Let's get her out. Here we go, guys. I decided not to weigh it in the end. It's about 18, 19 pounds. It's not going to make 20 pounds. But I'm pleased to see another one. Fortunately, I've scratched through this session. And managed to have 3 in the end. There's the other one. Yeah. Very clean young fish. Show the other side. There's the other side. Right. Yeah, we'll take that. back. Fingers crossed. Is there one more chance? That 3 hours to go, something like that. Yeah. Fingers crossed for another one. Well, good morning all. We are on the final morning and we're down to about the last hour and a half. Yeah, strange night last night. The wind blew in about 3 different directions last night. But yeah, solid bag yet again. Yeah, produced me 2 bites. Same rod, same area. And both times I've got up, the wind was blowing in different directions, so there's definitely a group of fish in and around that area. It's not been easy by any stretch of the imagination to get them few bites. It really hasn't. But yeah, this morning there seemed to be majority of the show seemed to be up against the island. Long way away, but other than that I've not seen anything anywhere else. But yeah, little ASM wafters tipped with a little bit of pink ASM pop-up, so yeah, they've just done all 3 bites, and despite having I had 2 rods on solid bags and just 1 rod on bait. Obviously I fished 2 different swims, but I've had 1 rod over bait each night and not had a bite, or not had a bite as yet. So yeah, it just seems to be them little parcels at the moment, well, for me anyway. But yeah, but pleased that I managed to get a couple more last night, that's for sure. Going into dark, I really thought that I was going to be going home with 1, but it just shows that don't ignore what you see. When you see an amount of fish in a certain area, stick to your guns. Leave a rod there, at least 1. But I put 2 there last night, and like I say, it was the right hand rod that done the bites. Yes, not long to go now, that's for sure. Start packing up shortly, start taking stuff up the van. It's meant to be miserable in the next hour. Rain, the wind picking up a bit more, plenty of rain coming again for the rest of the day. Fingers crossed, one more bite would be nice. But like I say, I'm pleased with how it's gone. 2.5 to 3 inch slip D rigs in solid bags, 2.5 ounce flat inline pairs. Yeah, barbless size 6 curves. So not sure when I get back. Work has to come first. Finding some would be good, but yeah. For those of you that are watching this vlog, in case you're wondering what happened to session 1 and 2, it seems that when I was dipping me landing net and unhooking mat and whatever, I must have crushed the Bluetooth connection from my microphone in the bottom of my phone, because that was when the microphone packed up, was right at the start of session 1. But yeah, because you know, I tend to just do them and then edit them when I get home, but sadly I didn't do that on this occasion, and yeah, it was messed up. But all that happened during session 1 and 2, that was over the 2 sessions. It was just 3 nights. I lost the carp and caught a bream. That was it. Very slow start. Yeah, so you are watching session 3. Not only that, guys, if you enjoy my videos, go into my channel. There's a best part of 90 videos on there now, of my sessions, and there's going to be a series of rig clinics, if you like. Yeah, I'm going to show you, you know, rigs that I've used in the past, rigs that I use currently. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to tie them, and any little tweaks that I do which I think makes them better will be explained during those videos. But yeah, as you can see, guys, heavens have opened up. We're just waiting for a break in it, and yeah, we're going to get out of here. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. By all means, follow me, Adam Honeyset on Facebook, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram. And one thing's for sure, we'll be seeing you on the bank somewhere very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. All the best.